Why do Ancestry DNA results not match your family? Have you ever wondered why your DNA test results don't seem to match what your family stories have told you? It can be confusing when your results show different origins than what you expected. Let's explore why this happens and what factors influence these differences. First, every DNA testing company uses its own reference database. These databases contain genetic samples from different populations and regions. Because they vary in size and diversity, the results can differ from one company to another. Some companies might have more data from certain areas, making their estimates more accurate for those regions. This means that if you test with one company and then another, your results might not match perfectly. Second, most ancestry tests analyze only a small part of your DNA called single nucleotide polymorphisms, or SNPs. These are specific points in your genetic code that can tell us about your heritage. Since only a subset of your total DNA is tested, the results are estimates, not a full picture of your entire genetic makeup. This limited sampling can lead to differences in results. Third, many people have mixed or diverse ancestries. For example, your ancestors might have come from different parts of the world. If your family has a history of migration or intermarriage, your DNA results might reflect this complex background. Sometimes, the databases used by testing companies don't have enough representation of certain ethnic groups, which can make your results seem inconsistent. Another reason is how DNA is inherited. You get about half of your DNA from each parent, but which specific segments you inherit can vary a lot. Siblings, even with the same parents, can have different ancestry percentages because they inherit different pieces of DNA. So, your DNA results might not match your family stories perfectly, especially if you compare them to relatives' results. Family trees are based on records, but they can be incomplete or inaccurate. Sometimes, family history includes non-biological relationships like adoptions or undisclosed parentage. These situations can cause differences between what your DNA shows and what your family history suggests. Populations have moved and mixed over generations. Migration, trade, and intermarriage have blurred the lines between different ethnic groups. Because of this blending, DNA tests can find it hard to assign exact origins or match your results to modern categories. Finally, your results can depend on whether your relatives have tested. If your cousins or siblings haven't taken a test or use a different testing company, their data won't show up in your matches. Sometimes, user errors in sample collection or data interpretation can also cause confusion. Understanding these factors helps you see why DNA results might not always line up with family stories. Ancestry testing gives useful clues, but it's best to combine them with traditional research. As testing methods improve and databases grow, your results may become more precise over time.